people criticize the Ethereum Foundation for what they did with the DAO rollback, right?
Yep.
I would criticize it for a couple of different reasons. I think, for example, what we're doing on BSV would enable you to recover those funds without having to roll back the chain in this, right? But it would be different too if the Ethereum Foundation did that rollback, but accepted their role in the network for what they were. But when you roll back the chain and pretend like it's not a central entity that has authority over like the chain and stuff, then you get into like, you're just lying. You're making shit up because you don't want to be classified as a certain thing and whatever else, right? But yeah.
Well, and that's the point. You know, people talk about the decentralization of BTC, Bitcoin Core, or whatever else, and I always let them know. I'm like, well, you know, I knew people that were working on a counterparty-based token protocol card game on Bitcoin in 2015, and Luke Dash Jr. completely destroyed their company and their business model by changing one line of code because he's the BIP editor, and nothing gets past the BIP editor. Nobody else even sees it until it gets past Luke. Okay, so there's one guy who makes decisions, implements software, and because everybody actually just trusts Luke, if it came from Luke, they just run it, and so that's it. That's your bottleneck. But he'd be the first guy to say, oh, well, you know, here's why we need greater decentralization and blah, 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 blah. But the fact of the matter is that decentralization, the meme, as people think of it, I don't think exists at all, anywhere. I don't think in any system that it actually truly exists. There is somebody that can nuke the system in every system.